wanted to record in our environment, where we felt comfortable. So instead of us going to the studio, we brought the studio to us.
After quickly rising to the top of the music charts with their first album and their hit song If You Want to Get to Heaven, the Ozark Mountain Daredevils left London and came back home to where they started.
We'd rented a house out near Bolivar, Missouri, actually Aldrich, Missouri. And Randy and Rusty were living in the house, and we had been rehearsing in the house. Glenn and David, when they first came to the Ozarks to work on songs, went out to the house, and they saw how special this place was. And after our success on the first record, we asked Glenn and David if we could record the second record in our rehearsal room.
The trip back to the Ozarks gave the studio reps a first-hand experience of what the music was really about.
They were really associating our music with this region. So they wanted to experience that. And so recording in a living room in an old pre-Civil War house near Bolivar, Missouri made that happen. I mean, recording trucks came in, they were camping out in trailers and tents and stuff like that. I mean, it was a real kind of a hippie deal.
Everyone was so impressed, the man in charge of the entire record label decided to pay the Ozarks a visit, and that led to some last-minute ideas that would give the Daredevils' second album a sound that was truly unique to the area.
We had bonfires every night. They had mics out in the woods recording crickets and tree frogs. I mean, to them, it was the most exotic place they'd probably been in a long time, coming straight from LA and London.
The label gave the band an opportunity to move to LA, but for them, it was always a goal to stay where they felt they had the most inspiration to write the songs they loved.
We said no. We were afraid we just didn't want to live in LA. And we thought if we did that, we might all of a sudden lose the muse, basically, that was giving us the creative energy to continue to create. So, and looking back 50 years, we made the right decision.
The guys now believe it benefited them in more ways than one.
I think it benefited not only the music, but our sanity. I didn't want to go to Los Angeles. My daughter was swimming in a beautiful creek. We all had young families. So my kids were swimming in beautiful creeks and eating vegetables out of the gardens. And I didn't want to uproot them and move them to Hollywood so I could go on the Sonny and Cher show.
And then our management had all these problems trying to get us to leave our farms to go on the road, He said all they want to do is live on top of a mountain and plant tomatoes, But the lifestyle and the music were kind of inseparable for decades.
With the release of their second album, they would soon become even bigger than they were when their hit single Jackie Blue climbed to the top of the music charts.
And after Jackie Blue was a hit, the record company came to us and said, okay, give us more Jackie Blue. Give us Jackie Red.
Right.
How about little Jackie Green? How about Jackie Brown?
Yeah, right.
Come on. And we said, well, we
don't do that.
We don't have that. We don't do that. And it kind of frustrated them. But still, Jackie Blue had a life of its own, and good Lord, it's been great for us.
Even with their popularity growing more than ever before, the band still wanted to stick to their roots and are happy with that decision.
This is our home, and there's no pressure. It's a good place to live, and they're great schools. Our kids went to school here.
Yeah, we love it here just as we did 51
nothing's
years
changed.
ago.